It's 8 a.m. The birds are all waking up. It's -4°C out and it's very frosty and glittery and beautiful. Is it cold outside? Doing silly? You're crazy. We are a couple of months into winter now, and it finally feels like it. We don't get a lot of snow here. If we want snow, we usually have to drive up towards the mountains in the Cairngorms. But where I live, it's just cold and wet. Every surface is soaking wet, and the air is heavy with moisture. But as I've shown in recent videos, that can also be really beautiful because we often have very heavy fog. I feel like I have finally submitted to the darkness and the soft calm that comes with it. A little trapped inside. It rains most of the winter here, but days like these remind me that even just for a few hours a day, there will always be light. It just depends where you look. And because I spend less time hiking and exploring this time of year, I've turned inwards into making my home more cozy and comfortable and sort of create this inspiring foundation in which I can rest heavily before things pick up again in the spring. Because I've already made a lot of exciting plans for 2024 and it's going to be an interesting year. But for now, let me show you what I've been up to at home. Hello everyone, welcome back to Scotland. It's a new year, first video on my channel. There has been a lot of stuff happening over the last few weeks and I've just been filming random stuff. So this video is maybe gonna feel kind of all over the place, but I'll just do my best to put something together and kind of share what's been happening. Hello everyone. It is the week between Christmas and New Year's. So happy holidays. Happy New Year's Eve soon. It's been a hell of a week. Poor little Floki has been sick and he's currently at the vet. Whenever I'm very stressed out, which is quite often around the holidays, I go into this mode of like insane marathon cleaning and organizing, or reorganizing in this case. Look at the state of our living room. You can't even really see the floor. But basically, for the longest time, this whole wall over here had these two shelves against it. And I had all of my packing and art supplies and just all my supplies just there, easy access, ready to go. Because this house is tiny and there's no built-in storage. So you have to build your own shelves. And I'm just sick of staring at it every day. So we are swapping all of these big shelves with some furniture that's in our shed that we inherited. We are going to clean the furniture up, bring it in, have an actual dining room. And all of this is going to be reorganized and put into the shed or upstairs in my office somehow, like kind of shifting many shelves around. But it's like Tetris. If I move one thing here, first I have to move that, and then I have to move that, and you kind of have to snake it all around itself. And I'm also trying to like purge things we don't need at this time because it's easier to do it when everything is out. But yeah, it's been a crazy week. Doing like a deep clean and a reorganization really feels good this time of year to me. It's very tiring. been a few weeks since I filmed all of this stuff. I still don't have chairs. I ordered chairs with specific fabric, so it'll be a couple weeks before those come in, but already it just feels much more like a home. And as soon as I have the chairs, this table actually gets a little bit bigger, and I can spread out all of my fabrics and my embroideries and just any kind of project I want to work on and just do it. I'm still figuring out where to put things, and the decor isn't quite right, but it's a start. This painting is not finished yet, nor is this painting. But I just wanted to have some color on the walls, and I'll sort all that out eventually. Actually, now that I have space, I can probably set my easel up in here and paint. One of the bigger struggles is that we have a lot of cat stuff. So, like this big cat tower takes up a lot of room, and I'm always having to slide it out of the way, like when we want to have a fire, or if I'm gonna sit at the table, I'll have to slide it out of the way. So things are always kind of moving around in here. Oh, but check this out. I got these guitar hangers. They are made from old whiskey barrels, parts of barrels. I think they look really cool. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm at Spey Bay, and I feel like every time I make a video, I come to Spey Bay. I'm here for a very specific reason, and that is to collect driftwood. It's around 1:30 p.m., so the sun is starting to go down, and it's already around 0 degrees. So it's really chilly, especially in the wind. This needs to be a quick, productive mission. This is technically iced coffee because it's from yesterday and it's been in my car all day, all night. Okay, let's just go out. Let's do this. Check out this kettle. It has like gunshot bullet holes in it. So here is the driftwood haul. I got some really big pieces and some teeny tiny pieces. Most of it is wet. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use these curved pieces. I might, we'll see. But a lot of it is very, very wet, so I'm gonna, like the darker pieces. Little teeny pieces. I think I'm gonna have to sand down some of the ends, like this one. It's like kind of frayed. A lot of them are bleached, which is good. I like that bright color. Gotta figure out where I'm gonna set them to dry for a while. Pretty smoky.
It is indeed. All the birds are like wet.
Oh no.
My plan to put tinfoil in the drip tray did not work.
Oh no. This is his favorite dirt hole. He digs in the dirt. Lead the way. Out for a walk with Floki. It's very drippy today. Just above freezing, so now all the frost is melting. We still haven't had really any snow, just frost and fog. It's just basically a constantly wet atmosphere. So if it does go below freezing, everything just freezes and it gets all frosty, and it's pretty, but most of the time it's melting or just wet. It's a little slowpoke today. I always wonder if my neighbors notice me walking with Floki, because you see the same neighbors walking their dogs every day, but I've never seen someone walking with their cat. But he just loves to follow me around. I think he just likes the company. He's quite social. Once he gets to know you, he loves being with you, you know, like, but he loves being outside more. So if he can be with you outside, it's the best thing in the world.
Oh, look at that, you see? It bends, but it doesn't break. And you see the white bitties in between, that's a good sign.
Okay. Is it moist inside?
Mm-hmm. A lot moister in the last batch.
How does it taste?
The red wine's definitely infused into it.
What did you use?
Red wine, brown sugar, water, salt, pepper, paprika.
It doesn't look very appetizing.
Not to you, but...
Make some vegetarian jerky with tofu? I don't even know.
Broccoli jerky.
This is the first time I'm sitting at the dining room table. I just have a stool right now because we don't have the chairs yet. So I need to organize my threads, my sewing box. I don't really sew a lot. I don't really know how to sew, but I do like embroidery, and it's been so long since I've done it because I just haven't had a table that I can spread my stuff out on. Are you making coffee? Huh? Yeah. You're making coffee. Can I have some? Or you could make one of the big ones and we can share it. So I'm headed to Spey Bay to get some driftwood for a special project. I'm not going to reveal it yet. I'll probably show that in my next video, but here's a little hint. If you know what this is, you might know why I want some driftwood. Leave a comment if you think you know. So these are the kind of little thread landscapes that I like to make. This one is really teeny tiny, but basically either canvas or linen fabric, and really thick, lots of texture. This was one of the first big ones I did, and I kept it because it's just a good memory of that first period of experimentation with thread. This is Elin Dunn and Castle. So I want to do more like this, maybe a little bit bigger. I started experimenting with these in 2019 and haven't really done it much at our new place, so I'm looking forward to playing with this a lot more. For many years I knitted and crocheted, and in the last few years I started felting. I've been growing my collection of felts. Whenever I find a sale online or a little local shop, I buy some. Sometimes I do little felted landscapes, but I've also mostly just made little gifts for people, like felted sheeps, little sheepies, and Highland cows. I made a mushroom for one of my plants, so this lives in my plants. And yeah, just really weird little things. But now that I have a bigger table, I can spread this out and work on more of the landscape side of it, which I'm really excited for. But for now, I actually need to organize my thread. I have a lot of thread just thrown in my sewing box, like 200 colors that I want to organize in a pleasing way, or a way where I can actually like see all my colors. So yeah, we're gonna spread out on the table. I can move things around. Threads over here. It's kind of hard to see in this light.
Yeah, I was thinking
It's
that.
really dark. It's like yellow light, so it makes the colors look more yellow. I need to get an actual like table lamp over here. You know what's weird? As I'm looking through these, all I can think about is that Stalker channel we watched. That Stalker program. Because we were watching it when I Ravel, where I was like winding all these up on the spools. I need to like watch something happy and cheerful. Thank you. Yes. I'm gonna stick the brightest reds in the back since I don't really use those that often. Oh, these are good for sky, like especially sunrise, sunset, subtle colors and clouds. Once I get everything in, I can like shift or move one or two colors, like replace. I just need to get them in mostly the right order so I can see what I'm working with. I don't like these oranges, so they're going in the back. Sending them to the back, to the